Okay, so hello guys, welcome community members, all the LTD lovers, YouTube watchers, co-host Gugu, helmets obviously from the HostMaria team, and everyone who is watching this webinar this time. We welcome you all in this amazing and super thrilling session. Just moving ahead, guys, choosing a web hosting service is a very big decision. We all know, isn't it? Some people look at the prices and only think about money, but you also need to look at the features and what you will be able to do with these features. So, this problem is faced by almost everyone. And considering this, we have gathered in this session to discuss on the theme what's the solution for a stable and affordable platform to host your website. So we all are very much delighted. I would say that we do have helmets with us, okay, from the host Maria team. So just want to check that how do you understand the above problem and the responsible reasons for that helmets? I would also like to hear from you as well as the introduction. Over to you.
Good morning. Good morning, Kuhu. Good morning, Anupam. Is it yes?
Yes.
Very nice seeing you, and it is an honor to be at Dealmirror. I've been following Dealmirror for a while, and it is great that you've accepted us. So when people are choosing their web hosting, mostly it is the budget. You are absolutely right. You are absolutely right. It is almost always all about the budget, and you should invest everything you can in the web hosting. As the HostMaria, as the company, we work in partnership with 20i Datacenter. We are probably one of their largest or the largest resellers with a professional support team. And we offer, our main product is we offer budget-friendly web hosting for webmasters that solve all the webmaster needs and problems when a webmaster is on a tight budget. So that is our main problem. Not main problem solver. Yes.
Exactly.
So that's in short. But when users are choosing a hosting for their next project, what I would say, first of all, you need to know the niche. What are you gonna serve? If you are going after, for example, adult, then HostMaria is definitely not for you. There are very specific companies that serve that. If you are going and if you are planning to do extensive, heavy e-commerce websites, then probably shared hosting isn't for you neither, as you don't want your users to come in and to struggle and to wait till all the pages load. But if you are good, if you can put in your hours, do research how to optimize the websites, how to optimize all the processes, then shared hosting is definitely something most webmasters have started with. Me, myself, I built my first website in 1999. And then I have had both shared server. I was very proud user. What was it? HostGator user. And I also had a dedicated server. On dedicated server, I had this very heavy website with lots of users. And then on HostGator, I was hosting many small different websites. And this was the perfect shared hosting to start with. Sadly, HostGator, as many similar companies have gone corporate, they've gone corporate. And they are raising up prices, they are making money. And we are here bringing back the old traditions for very affordable amount. You can have a web hosting without anything stupid like inode limitations. For example, SiteGround, absolutely fantastic, fabulous hosting company. But once your website grows big, you are hit with inode limits, and you should upgrade your plan. And again, money. That's in short.
Helmets, I'm very thrilled to join you today. Helmets, having a good website hosting is essential so your brand can offer a quality service to the public. I think web hosting is the crucial part of any successful website. HostMaria is a UK-based best web hosting company in partnership with 20i Datacenter and with Enterprise SSD web space as standard. Its cloud load balancing and auto scaling servers mean that you will always have the performance that you need, no matter how much traffic your site gets.
Yes, for ordinary Kuhu, for ordinary webmasters who are watching. So if, just to explain what it is.
Yes.
So always all the data, always return to data centers.
Yeah.
Sometimes some people say, hey, we don't need data centers, we don't need servers, everything is on the cloud.
Mm-hmm.
Here's the thing, the cloud is set up somewhere in the data centers.
Mm-hmm.
Or several data centers form this cloud, so it always returns to the servers. In this case, 20i, they are one of the best UK data centers
Mm-hmm.
with really great team and fantastic experience, and like former victories, huge victories, professional guys and teams, and so they've set up this data center that has got lots of servers, and they are all forming one cloud. They are all forming one cloud, and load balancing and all the other good things. Let us make these things simple, not overburden an ordinary webmaster. It means your data is equalized, is spread out across many servers to allow your website to load.
Yeah.
For us, it does not matter. Is your website having 10 visitors a day or 50,000? And yes, 50,000 visitors a day. We can handle it. Please remember, again, it is a shared hosting. Yes, do not expect the delivery of dedicated servers. That is a absolutely different solution. But we can host websites, 10,000 visitors, 20,000 visitors, 50,000 visitors. Although at these levels, you should invest more into the web hosting. Yes.
So it provides a simpler, more adaptive infrastructure that is capable of responding to change, provides optimal flexibility.
Absolutely, yes.
Now let's have a quick look on the sales page of HostMaria on Dealmirror.
Yes. Are you going to share it? Yes. Or yes.
Are you able to see my screen now?
Okay. And thank you for creating great graphics. Thank you.
This is the
It's our pleasure.
of HostMaria.
Yes.
Is it visible?
Yes, absolutely. Yes.
So here it's showing SSD cloud hosting service HostMaria, and it provides you with 100 GB space, 1 TB traffic, and daily backups.
Absolutely, and just to compare, the main HostGator's plan, I think, is 20 gigs and or 40. Let us say 40, just to be in a case, in a safe side, 40 gigs of space, and it costs £20 a month.
Yes.
£20 a month. Here you go.
Yeah. So here it is very cheap, and it is at the pricing of $4 only. And see what other features they are providing along with it. See, lots of features. As I already told you, 100 GB space, 1 TB traffic, 30 days backup plan, free SSL certificates, free malware scanner, unlimited domains, unlimited databases, free CDN, change PHP versions, and a lot of more. Linux platform, one-click G Suite setup, 1 Tbps, brute force login protection, block visitors. It's an astounding product.
May I quickly? There are a few things. If you could go back to the list to be very transparent. Yes.
Yeah,
So
yes.
about the data. So the main limit that big users would hit up. We have maybe 0.1% of our users who can hit that level. And we have, at the moment, HostMaria has got over 4.6 thousand users. And so the maximum database size is 1 gigabyte. That is the limit of MySQL or MySQL. people call it either. And that is the main thing that you could hit up. Any experienced webmaster would know how to handle it. They would split the databases. About the email addresses, by default, you would have 1 gigabyte email address size. This can be expanded or increased up to 10 gigabytes free of charge, but that would be, again, maximum limit, 10 gigs of space, and email size does not influence. You can have 100 email addresses, and that will not that would not influence the total use size.
Yes, yes. Okay. Helmut, could you please provide us with quick presentation so that our viewers could be aware of using its features in an easy way?
Absolutely. So instead of creating slide shares, I've actually created an account, a live account that you can guys go in and have a look.
That's amazing. Yes? Sure. Great.
Otherwise, I think it is even better. Yes.
Fine with us.
Okay. So. Okay. Can you see my screen? Yes. Okay. Okay, so account, let us log out. So the main thing, so the cloud dashboard is at stackcp.com. You would go in there, and I've created a very simple. So Dealmirror dm@hostmaria.com. The password, you can go and explore it. I will leave it for a short while. So the password is deal. So as Dealmirror, deal m, and then simple 1, 2, 3. Here you go. For demo purposes, go play with it. You would log in, and here is your dashboard. So from this dashboard, you will be able to control. This is your hosting dashboard. Most famous hosting dashboard is cPanel. We believe that this panel is better and more efficient than cPanel. Plus, cPanel is very expensive. So up here, you will see your IP address, and this is IPv6 address. Most users would do. So you can go to emails. You can create as many emails you wish. Let us say Kuhu. Kuhu wants her own email address, and there you go. After you created an email address, it is that simple. Then you can change a password. You can say Kuhu 123, for example. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 passwords. Blank. Save it. Bang. You can go to that. Even better, webmail, and Kuhu can go into her webmail directly, and here you are into the inbox. So that's simple. So then we are returning back. You can add as many domain names as you wish on this plan. So you would go here. You would add. So for the demo purposes, I have a domain mailetica.com. And you can add dealmirror2.com, add domain, and the domain name will be added. It is very straightforward. Adding a domain, so we can see. Here you go. Okay, and the domain is added. Later on, you would need to change the folder. You will need to create a folder, but we have a video how to deal with all that good stuff. So please go into this account and play with it. Yes, you will have one-click installations, lots of one-click installations. So there are lots and lots of things you can do. Another thing, if you have issues with your website, you would go into access and error logs, and then you can go here and view, and the error logs will appear, and they will say, hey, you are having this problem here. This file cannot be read, and yes, so there will be lots of error logs that are very helpful for your users. You will have timeline backups, and you can create manually backups and can download them. That's in very short. As you can see, there are lots and lots of things. You can create unlimited number of free SSLs as long as your domain name, the domain name uses our name servers. As we see, I have created a domain, Dealmirror2, and the domain is not using our name servers, so I cannot physically create an SSL certificate. Yes, that's in short. Have you got any questions about the dashboard?
No, not yet.
Not yet.
Not
Okay.
yet.
Then
Yep.
for the guys who are using Cloudflare, once you are using Cloudflare, you would want to know your DNS. So there is an easy created DNS manager, and then you would take all these records, you would replicate A records, both of them. So this is for the mailetics.com, and this is for all the star means for all the subdomains, including www is a subdomain as well. Please remember that. This is IP address, and this is IPv6 address. So you would need to replicate these ones as well, and then the rest. So that's in short. But we have a support team. We have a support team, live chat support team, and ticket supports are done from Kathmandu, Nepal. We have a fantastic team of 4 people working there. Our support is, we try to keep it open 24/7, Monday to Friday, and then for 8-10 hours on Saturdays and Sundays. If you have any questions, even though we provide self-managed hosting, it means webmaster comes and he or she should solve all the problems himself. But hey, if you are stuck, just ask your question. We are trying to be very, very good, and we'll give you either the advice, or if we are in a very, very good mood, we will solve your problem.
Oh. No, HostMaria is always in a very, very good mood. They are very, very much support oriented. I would indeed say that helmets, yeah, quite obvious. Just want to ask one thing.
Yes, of course.
That in case those errors are provided, let's say that there is any error and it will be shown there. So would there be any kind of help for resolving those, or the user just need to do it from their end itself?
So quite often what happens, a person would create a website, and then he starts noticing the website sometimes loads, sometimes doesn't load, or the website loads really, really slow. If the websites load really slow, then there are 2 possible, based on my experience, again, 20 plus years experience in work with websites, I would say it is quite simple. Either the website is very heavy, or there are some errors in the background that prevent it to load immediately.
Right.
In this case, you would go into error logs, and then you would see this error, that error. Sorry, I cannot. I don't think I'm allowed to show some real examples, but then you will clearly see the system is having pro issues with this and that, and then you can take this. You can take this text, copy it, paste it. Google is your best friend. Google is your best friend. And you will immediately find the solutions and the questions the webmasters have had with similar issues for 5-10 years. And the solutions will be there as well. Or if you get stuck, really, ask us. Use the live chat or open the support tickets.
Yeah. I would personally say that, Helmets, that HostMaria is an amazing, amazing deal. I would really like to highlight here, these are just my honest reviews. I would really like to ask the audience to please check it on their own. Just a super simple deal, and the another very important thing is the cost effectiveness. The cost which you have chosen for this is so affordable that even the small MSME industries can just afford it, can have a look over it and get their work done very easily. So yes, I would really like to congratulate you, but I'm very curious to know. So also the entire community, that which thing motivated you mainly to develop HostMaria helmets. So how did the journey begin basically? We really wanted to hear this thing from you.
I am a webmaster, and times by times I've been working with 20i already for a long time. But as a webmaster, I've tried lots of hosting companies, and I have hosted several websites of my clients, especially the managed websites on different services, So I know quite well what offers HostGator, SiteGround, and Hostinger, and many others. Okay. Yes. Okay, we should stop the screen share. Very good. That will be done. Bang. All good. Thank you, Kuku. Okay, and
Yeah.
around 2 years ago, I sold my web design business, web design, SEO business, and I moved fully into web hosting, And that's the thing. And our main idea is to provide budget effective cloud hosting and also dedicated servers. So we have both sides. We offer not only shared hosting, we also offer dedicated servers. And then we are going towards building our own data center, but that is probably 1 or 2 years to come. My wife is not happy about that. I've spent quite a lot of family money into that, but our users are happy. And once our first data center is up, we'll show the corporate well. You see, the hosting industry is quite interesting. Mostly, those are few very, very large companies that have bought out little ones. That's a good thing for the little ones. We can compete with price. And you do not have to, nobody has to pay $20 a month or $15 per month for shared hosting. Nobody. That is waste of money. Respect your wallet, respect your budget, put it into the marketing.
Okay, Helmut, so what were the major challenges you faced and how did you overcome that?
Major challenges. As our main challenge was actually support. Main challenge was support, as we have, okay, is my screen stuck? Yes, is it? Kuhu as well?
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly, Helmut.
Okay, let us try to stop the video and put it back on. Is it good?
Yes, it's fine now.
Is it fine?
Yeah.
So our main challenge was, apart from little technical things, but we noticed that users, even if the users are buying self-managed hosting, most webmasters do not have enough knowledge how to start a website, how to set up SSLs, even the simplest things that once you set up WordPress, and 60-70% of webmasters use WordPress. There is that simple thing that you would need to, after installing SSL certificate, you would need to install a plugin that forces HTTPS version or forces all the files to load from the secured connection.
Yes.
And WordPress still hasn't sorted it out. Still, they are trying, and this issue returns and hits them. And for this reason, every user should install. Once you have a WordPress, you should install choose one plugin that forces HTTPS. Just go to add plugins, force HTTPS. And this is a basic knowledge. And there are many basic things that users do not know. And once they hit a problem, as all of us, Kuhu, you as well, yes? If you go somewhere, you learn something new. And then you meet a problem. You try to solve it once, for the second time, and if there is no support, what do? You give up?
Yeah, I give
and
up.
you start blaming the world. Yes? You say, that's their fault, that doesn't work. And we see it over and over. So, and our main thing was to set up good support team. People with empathy. It is very important to understand how the other person feels and try to help them. Even then, that when we say that this is self-managed hosting, you should solve all the problems yourself. Google is your best friend. Even then, we have to provide the support. We are also people, Kuhu, Anupam, as sometimes we have good mood, sometimes bad mood. Yes,
Right.
sometimes we are busy and our thoughts are elsewhere, and it always applies to the people who run the live chat programs anywhere in the world. So these things can happen, but So yes, and so that's our main thing, and to organize the work, and that was the main issue we had to solve out, and it took us around one year absolutely to sort out the customer support. And I'm so happy for our Kathmandu team. Absolutely fantastic team.
Exactly,
Three
exactly.
guys and three guys and one princess. We call her Princess Manisha. She's awesome. Yes, and
Great,
all of them are with IT background. All of them. So
really great.
not ordinary people, but programmers and people who've done who've done their IT degrees.
Right. Support is very, very important elements. Indeed, I would
Absolutely.
completely agree with you. Without a proper, dedicated, and comprehensive support, people do not feel included in the tool. And that ultimately spoils the purpose and the intended objective. So those things actually hurts the tool. We have seen such things in the past because there have been some tools, the tools were
Yes.
good, but ultimately support ruined their purpose. So
And things happen. Things happen. Yes, there is always something that happens. Always something that happens. And then you need somebody who helps to solve the problem. Takes a hand and says, "Okay, look, I understand there is a problem. Don't worry." And actually, HostMaria is a trademark. Our company is called No Stress Limited. It is our mantra. When
really,
things happen, relax, relax. Everything will be sorted out. Just relax.
exactly. I just want to ask one thing, Helmets. I have heard you really, your answering is, I'm just amazed with these things because you are answering such things such honestly in a such simpler way. I would heartily congratulate you for this.
Thank
Really.
you. Thank you.
I just want to ask one thing, Helmets, that which is the one thing you feel which makes Host Maria different from its peers or different from its competitors? One thing from your end, which makes it very different.
Features, features and price. That's both together. So all the features that are included in here, plus the price. For this price, it is very difficult to find something. So our normal price, at Dealmirror, we have a very special offer for the first year. Please come, enjoy it, try it. And then after a year, the price will be $24.50. That's it for the whole year, for the whole year. And then for that price, it is very difficult to find decent, stable web hosting. We are trying to be as honest and as transparent as possible. We are publishing all our uptimes. We are not saying our uptime is 100%. Our uptimes are very good. If you go status.hostmaria.com, you will see our uptimes of our website, of staging environment, of name servers, of everything, of Stackmail. Stackmail is where you would go and check your email. As well, a team can create, so for example, Kuhu takes her plan. So she has 5 people working for her. She can create 5 additional emails for every person. And then these people would go into stackmail.com. They would log in with their own direct credentials, and they would check their email only. So, and we track all these things. And in the end of the day, why HostMaria? Price plus features. With this offering, it is very difficult to compete with us. Very difficult.
Yep.
Really, it is very cheap. So, what are the major problems Host Maria solves and serves the purpose it was intended to design?
What are the main
Problems, yeah.
what are the financial problems of webmasters?
Mm-hmm.
Kuhu use and Anupam, yes, you both know. Times by times we hit with like our finances are our finances. We have as much money as we have, and webmasters are the same. And sometimes webmasters, when they have good times, they take one subscription, then they take another subscription, and all those subscriptions add up. And
Yeah.
then he needs to pay for this, for that, and he understands that his budget His budget
Yes.
is limited. And so what we solve that budget problem for the webmaster. We're
Yes.
saying, hey, we are here. We are here. If you need a budget solution, we are here. You can be with us for a year, for 5 years. We are here. You will have no problems, just stress-free, stress-free. Forget about everything. Yes, it is budget cloud hosting. Forget about everything. Even if you are having problems paying our bills, write us. Write us. Tell us, hey, can you extend the payment for 2 weeks, 1 month? No problem. I will probably that is what this is my thing. I've been there myself and I know, and I will say, hey, no problem. 2 weeks are 2 weeks enough. Here you go. Here extension. The main thing that your services do not get suspended.
Amazing philosophy, amazing concept, and exceptional customer support. As I am saying, you are just going out of the box to help the people in whatever way you could. That we have fully realized just sitting here itself with you.
Thank you, Anupam.
So, yeah, Helmets, do you know we do have a lot of business people, young, igniting minds, and entrepreneurs with us. Just to ask that right from 30 days backups to automatic daily means daily backups or websites, databases to free SSL certificates, free malware scanner, unlimited domain to unlimited databases. It contains almost everything one may need. So would you like to say a few words for the business and entrepreneurs? How will they get benefited?
Out of this list, it is easy to go and say, hey, we offer this, that. But so two things to understand: we do not limit the processes, as many web hosting companies would limit. Once your website grows, many web hosting companies will push you to upgrade. They will say, hey, you need to upgrade. You need to upgrade. In this
Yes.
case, we do not have inode limitations. That is one of the that is a huge plus. And another one, 30 days automatic backups. Still, every webmaster is responsible for their own backups. But there is a system that once a day makes a copy of all your files and separately makes copies of all your databases. And stores them for 30 days. And if your website gets hit by attack, let us say, or many webmasters destroy their websites. And then they realized, and how it happens with webmasters, we do something on a website and we kill the website. And we think, I'll solve it tomorrow. I'll solve it the day after tomorrow. And then they never solve it. And then they think, and now what shall I do? Shall I delete all my website and start it from this point zero? No. And you don't have to pay for these backups as well. You can go into timeline backups and roll back and recover all the files. So you recover all the files and you would take the relevant database and you would recover it. And then the website would return to the same stage as it was at that time. So you would have good website. This is a premium feature that we decided to include in this package. It costs us a lot. That is one of the services that for our company costs the most. Backups. It is very expensive for us to provide this service. But again, as the webmaster myself, I know that backups have to be included automatically. And once you offer budget hosting, they should be available free of charge. So here you go. Go kill your website, restore it, move on.
Okay,
Oh,
Helmut.
and if I may very quickly, there are few restrictions. It is very important. So we offer hosting for good websites only. This is crucial. Good websites only. So you would think it as the neighborhood where you live. So Anupam or Kuhu, yes, the place where you live. I don't know. Have you got families? Do you have families? Do you have
Yes.
children?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
I have four daughters, and I know as well it is, and then you will understand me. It is very important where we live. Yes,
Yes.
we don't
Exactly.
want to see criminals around us. No,
No.
you don't want you don't want to go to work and know that there are criminals living besides you. Your children are there, your husband or your wife is there. Absolutely not. In our case, we do not allow any websites that infringe copyrights. There are lots and lots of webmasters that say Adobe this, Microsoft that, or they copy different brands. That is not allowed by the law. You should not do that as a webmaster. It is waste of your time. The life is so short in the end. You want to do something valuable, as Dealmirror are doing. You are providing great value, great
Thank
value,
you. Thank you.
and
Thank
as a
you.
webmaster, you should do the same. If you start infringing copyrights, if you publish content that you have not created, publish videos that you have not created, that is a big no, no, no. Also, this hosting is for websites only. For websites only. It is not for storing backups. So we are not Google Drive, we are not Dropbox. This is not even a place where to store your website backups. We have that service for that, and we already provide that service. And also, this is not a place where to store videos. So video hosting, and backup hosting, that is like backups and videos, those are the main things that could kill our business. We are saying we offer services for webmasters, for websites, not for SaaS products, not for SaaS, software as service, but for websites only.
Yeah.
So if you have a good website, then you are most welcome into a great neighborhood of people.
Okay, Helmut, what is brute force login protection? Can you please elaborate?
Brute force. We have, Kuhu, when you go and visit your mom, yes, or your dad, and when they tell you, okay, go to my email, if they have email, their passwords will be so simple. Yes,
Yes.
you will tell them, but dad, but mom, you cannot use that password. You
Yeah.
cannot. Please don't. And they'll say, yes, yes, I'll do that later.
I feel it. Yeah.
So brute force in simple terms, brute force is when somebody goes and tries different logins. They are trying to take over your account, and then they are using mostly dictionary words or commonly used passwords.
Okay.
And then the cloud is set up in a way that it detects bot attacks. It will also check the IP addresses that are logging in. Maybe they are blacklisted already before. Then they will check, maybe there are very strange geolocations. So even if our users use simple passwords and we ask them, please do not use dictionary words and simple passwords, it is very important. Then we have systems in place. So 20i Cloud has set up different protection layers to protect your poor password till the day you improve it. Uh, but and then there is also firewall and other things. If I may say one thing, based on my experience, there is one way how people lose their hosting accounts. Please, for all the webmasters who are watching, this is my experience and experience of my team. Please it doesn't matter. You buy HostMaria account or not hosting or not. Please be very careful with Fiverr.com. Please be very careful with Fiverr.com. We have seen returning pattern, so this pattern keeps returning. There are people who offer web design services at Fiverr for very cheap monies. They boost up their ratings, and what they do, they try to take over existing websites. So, for example, Anupam would come to me, would come to HostMaria. He would have this website of, let us say, 10,000 users, a forum, for example, a forum with huge database or something, and then he needs some custom work. So he would go to Fiverr. He's tight on budget. And that is okay. So of course, he respects his money, and he would find a freelancer at Fiverr.com for very, very cheap to do some work. And what that webmaster will do, they are professional. There are many professional scammers. They will find the time when you are not online. They will try to take control over your whole account,
Very true.
both billing account, and once you meet this criminal, there is almost nothing an ordinary person can do. I can give you advice what to do or not, but it is the thing again how, and for example, me going against Mike Tyson in the boxing ring, no chance, no chance. There is a professional on the other side. Nevertheless, but all you have to do, that user, if you get into this problem, send us an email. We've seen these situations times by times. We will recover your account details. We will recover everything. It does not matter. Those scammers, those criminals can set up two-factor authenticators, can do everything. Again, we are no stress limited. We will help you out. Or if it happens with another hosting company, go there, write them from your main email that you use to open your hosting account, and this problem will be sorted out. Just whenever, I would say from my experience, whenever problem happens, ask for help. Don't give up. Don't give up. And there are always people on the other side who are ready to help you. And quick thing, it is very, very good to use Gmail accounts when setting up different accounts. For example, at HostMaria. It is very good to use Gmail accounts. Free Gmail account that is there forever. Set up two-factor authenticator for that Gmail and use it wherever and whatever you use. It is much better. I can see many people using professional email addresses and then they lose access to them, or the DNSs get changed or something. Gmail accounts, I would say, bulletproof. Fantastic service.
Really extremely customer centric, I would say, customer friendly and everything. I have no words, Helmets. Do you know, when you explain the things, you won't believe. Sometimes even we feel that we are just as students, we are learning, and you just tell the things which are super useful. I would also like to say the same thing to our beloved community members, that the knowledge which you are sharing here, not taking any cost, is very, very useful for them. If they are planning to open something new, doing anything in their life, these are the things which is very useful for every techie. So very useful for that. Thank you for that, Helmut.
Thank you,
Yeah.
Anupam.
Just wanted to check, Helmut, that what is your future roadmap? Where do you see Host Maria in the coming few years, in the next years? So,
We are running experiments in providing masternode services, masternode hosting services. I am a big believer, very, very big believer in cryptocurrencies. You guys are from India, are you? Yes. And the
yes.
Indian legislation is sometimes very strict on cryptocurrencies. So I would always say, if your government is against cryptocurrencies, don't use them. Don't use them. There will be time. Don't. But that is one of the things we are exploring, and we are working on into several directions. And our main plan, of course, is to create our first data center. And once our first data center is set up, test data center, then we will start replicating them. And my target is, okay, let us stay where it is. Big goals.
Thank you.
Yes, and
Correct.
we wish to grow, and we wish to have happy webmasters. That is the main thing. As a business, we want to have happy users who find that the services that are given to them, they solve all their needs. That is the main thing. When both sides are happy, then that's a perfect business partnership.
Exactly. So guys, whenever looking for hosting providers, always keep in mind the clear pricing along with unlimited multiple domains and website security. And all these features are fulfilled with HostMaria. Thank you so much everyone for being with us. Special thanks to community members who gave their valuable time and joined us. Thank you, Helmuts, for giving your precious time and giving such a wonderful presentation. And this deal is available in Dealmirror for just $4. So get it soon before it's missed. We wish very good luck for the product success. Thank you
Thank
so
you,
much,
Kuku.
Helmuts.
Thank you, Anupam.
It's very
Thank you.
nice.
Just one more thing, guys. The price is going to increase to $7 very soon. I just wanna give the update. It's
Yes,
$4. It will be increased to $7 very soon. So do
and
not put in extra money for the same thing. Just get it now. Helmets
Yes,
is there.
and also there is an interesting thing. You can have as many accounts codes you have. You can add these hosting accounts under one account, or you can create many email accounts, or you can resell these services to your customers. We have some webmasters who manage hosting accounts for their customers. We're always very happy about that. Use as you wish, as long as these are good websites. Stay good.
very
Thank you.
very
Thank
astounding,
you.
yeah, very astounding product, and we'll continue to recommend it. Thank you, Hermans.
Thank you, Kuku. Thank you,
Bye
Anupam.
bye, guys.
Have
Bye.
a great
Thank
weekend.
you. Thank you. Bye bye.
Bye.